That is how science and the scientific principles should be applied within training, not necessarily creating some like cult following around some random niche thing that probably doesn't really matter that much in the end anyway. So especially coming out of my degree, I'd always considered myself a science-based coach or an evidence-based coach, and I feel like that term has been commandeered in recent years by people doing things that are very not science-based, doing things that are very just like reasoning and taking some tiny mechanistic principle and then blowing it way up outside of the context of the literature that it came from. And so I think for me now, the place that science has within my coaching is that the scientific literature that we have, like published studies, form a really good starting point for a lot of things. They help to define what principles seem to be important. And so then we take that starting point and we take those principles and then we apply them to the person that's in front of us. And so what this can mean is that we're not doing verbatim exactly what's written, and that sometimes the person in front of you, maybe they're actually not the average person, and so maybe they are actually responding in a way that goes against certain pieces of published literature. And so making sure that we're actually applying the scientific principle within coaching, and we're forming a hypothesis about what we think is going to work best for this person next in their training. We write out a plan for that, which is kind of the test experimental phase. We get them to do the training, and then we see how they responded to it. We have, did they get stronger? Did they get faster? Whatever metric we're looking at there, and then we review that, and then we see, okay, did our hypothesis seem to be taking us in the right direction? If so, let's keep going in that direction, and if not, let's come up with a new hypothesis about what we think is going to work best next for you, and then let's follow that. And so I think